to have with us our former Bishop, Right Reverend Dr. Prasna Kumar Samuel. Bishop being here and blessing us is a great opportunity for us. Thank you, Bishop. I request Jyoti ma'am to come up and honor Bishop. It is my privilege to welcome Dr. Abraham Ebenezer, convener of the Educational Committee, former principal of Bishop Cotton Boys School. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. I request Shiny ma'am to honor, sir. Shiny ma'am. It is a great honor to welcome Reverend Paul Dinakaran, Chairman, City Area Council, Karnataka Central Diocese, and our board member. Thank you, Aya, for being here to support us. I request Gulab to honor Aya. My heartfelt thanks and pleasure to invite our treasurer. He has been supporting us in every work, how we do, how we carry it out, and he is there ever guiding us. Thank you, Mr. Gladson Kunda, sir. Thank you for being with us. I request, okay, Nalla ma'am, please honor, sir. It is great and my honor to have our former Bishop Amma, Professor Dr. Esther Prasna Kumar Samuel ma'am, to be here. Thank you, ma'am, for blessing us. I request Jyoti ma'am to honor ma'am. Our members, Board of Management, thank you for all of you being here. Reverend Ruth Rekha Michael, ma'am, Presbyter in charge, CSI Wesley, Century Kannada Devalaya Halsur, and Assistant Presbyter by St. Mark's Cathedral. Welcome you, ma'am. Thank you for coming, being with us, Dr. Prasna Kumar. Please do the honors. We welcome Anil Carson, sir. Thank you for being with us. Also thank the presence of Mrs. Grace Priscilla, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I'm very happy and extend my hearty welcome to all the principals of the diocesan institutions. Dr. Sujata Christopher, ma'am, Principal of Goodwill Christian College for Women. Welcome, ma'am. Mrs. Vasant Sadhuri, ma'am, Superintendent of Arpana Special School. Thank you, ma'am. Mrs. R. Beulah, ma'am, Principal, Mitralaya Girls High School and Composite Junior College. Thank you, ma'am. And my sister principal from our own campus, Dr. D. Ravina Rebecca, ma'am, Principal of the Degree College and Secretary of the Board of Management. Thank you, ma'am. We have with us a friend, Mr. Raghavendra, Advocate High Court of Karnataka. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Parents, we welcome you and thank you for entrusting your daughters to our care. Thank you for imposing such confidence and faith in us. Friends, well-wishers and alumni, welcome and thank you for gracing this function to bless our students. I also welcome and thank all of our teaching and support staff who have invested their time and their tremendous expertise in pursuit of the vision of excellence for the benefit of our students and our institution. And my dear graduating students and all other students, a warm welcome to all of you. It is nice to have with us Miss Jnanamani ma'am. Please come forward, ma'am. Principal, Goodwills Girls High School. Thank you, ma'am. A small report on the activities of the annual 2024-25. The batch 2020-25, 5 years BBLLB and 22-25, 3 years LLB, each very talented in their own way. They are very competitive and are very jealously carried out their task assigned to them. The year started with 1 week orientation for the fresh batch as an initium nova, new beginning, from September 20 to 27. Then it was inaugurated by Dr. Vaishnavi K., KS officer on special duty to Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Karnataka as the chief guest. Then we had our elections. In the elections, we had around 59 posts, of which 31 is taken up by the final year students. After their elections, either through their election or nomination, we had the investiture ceremony, and the inauguration for that was Ms. B.P. Radha, Additional Government Advocate, High Court of Karnataka. Once they were installed into their roles, they started taking up their activities very seriously. The Commendation Day is awarded to the students who had topped in the university exams among their classmates, and it was celebrated with grandeur. And the chief guest for the day was Dr. Rajini P., Deputy Director, Directorate of Health and Family Welfare, Bengaluru. We also conducted the Law Management and Cultural Intra-Fest. The Legal Services Clinic organized the Legal Literacy Week. This week, they conducted a legal awareness to the society. Usually, we have it within our college campus, bringing in dignitaries to enlighten our students. But this time, we went out to various schools and public places, where the awareness on right to education, say no to drugs, road safety, child rights, cyber crimes at various schools, say no to drugs, were all looked into. The inauguration was done by K.K. Amarnath, Senior Civil Judge, Karnataka. And then on the last day, we organized the legal aid camp at Kundana village, Devanali Taluk, Bengaluru Rural. And for this, we had free legal aid and awareness program. And the guests were Shri Bola Pandit, former Judge, Karnataka High Court, and Shri Muniraj, Panchayat member. We celebrated the International Women's Day with the presence of M.L. Raghunath, Public Relations Officer of KLSA, and Mr. Varadraj B., Member Secretary of the District Legal Services Authority. A blood donation camp was conducted by the Youth Red Cross unit at the college in association with NIFA and Indian Red Cross Society. We collected around 47 units, which was the highest for a women's college to get. And for this act, the program coordinator, Ms. Sudha Chellappa, and the coordinating student coordinator were honored by the Indian Red Cross. A cleanup drive was conducted by the Environmental Club in association with WWF NGO at the Greater Hesarghatta Grassland Conservation Reserve and planted saplings at the United Mission School. The Deborah Club hosted the long Christmas celebration of a week where the theme was Gift of Peace. They conducted various games this time, and on the last day we had the nativity play and also a mime on love, hope and togetherness. The NSS special camp at Kundana village, Kundana Gram Panchayat in Devanahalli Taluk, Bengaluru rural, we were able to serve the villagers and the school students at the village. Here we conducted activities like Shramadana, performed street plays on various socio-legal issues like alcoholism, child marriage, girl-child education, domestic violence, and imparted legal awareness to women. Along with these activities, we also conducted the National Safety Week, where we had on-hands experienced people coming and addressing our students on safe driving, first aid through CPR, fire safety, and escape. The Moot Court Club is again an active one, where it started off with a training program under the guidance of our friend, Mr. Raghavendra, Advocate, High Court of Karnataka, and later an inter-college Moot Court competition was conducted where the students are selected to be on the panel. The 10th Moot Court competition was conducted where 16 teams from all over India had participated in it. The inauguration was under the, the chief guest was Justice Ashok G. Nijaganavar, the present member, Law Commission of Karnataka, and former judge, High Court of Karnataka. The valedictory we had Justice Venkatesh Nayak T, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, and along with him, Advocate Prabhaling K. Navaldi, Senior Counsel, former Advocate General of Karnataka, Advocate Surya Narayana, designated Senior Advocate, High Court of Karnataka, Professor D. Mukul Saxena, Director, Center of Excellence in Public Policy, Sustainability and ESG Research, Alliance University, Bengaluru, and Advocate Raghavendra S., Advocate, High Court of Karnataka, were on the panel. Some of the seminars and workshops conducted on various topics were mediation, the need of the hour. The session was conducted by Dr. Pratima Narayan, a renowned legal consultant and mediator. Seminars on inclusive access for people with disability by Ms. Bhumika Moth, Manager Policy Research and Coordination APD. A one-day workshop titled The Art of Article Writing and Importance of Research in Law by Dr. Sapna S., HOD of Christ University. Session on Women's Leadership in Law by Ms. Aparna, Assistant Professor of the National Law School of India, University. Workshop on curating a standout CV, building strong networks by Mr. Shankar Ganesh, HR Associate, Reva University. One-day workshop on law and corporate agreements by Ms. Sreshta Banerjee, corporate lawyer. Seminar on resuming building and interview tips by Mr. Vishwanathan, founder of Lake City Educational Services. We also carried out some health activities or the good health policies, breast cancer awareness program, where students were educated on early detection, symptoms and prevention by Dr. Priyadarshini, MBBS. Be a good Samaritan, State Lives, Har Ghar Jeevan Rakshak. Ms. Asha and her team of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences and Swami Vivekananda Youth, they helped in helping the children understand the first aid and CPR. Awareness programs highlighting on impact of TB and childhood cancer by the by Dr. Chandrakala from the Kidwai Hospital. A free eye camp was conducted by Divya Jyoti Netralaya for students and staff. The Kannada Club celebrated Kannada Rajyotsava on 20th November 2024, and Dr. Sheila Devi Malimath, Professor Kannada Literature, was the chief guest, and the Kannada Club also conducted Kannada Rajotsava, Gramina Kridegalu, Janapada Habba, Matrubhasheya Dinacharane were some of the festivities. The Human Rights Club, they conducted Our Rights, Our Future Rights Now. And the speaker was Dr. Hinduja Iyengar, Deputy Director, MS Ramaya University of Applied Sciences. A seminar on International World Happiness Day was celebrated on the theme Caring and Sharing by K. Narayan Swamy, former SI Karnataka of Police. For the first time, we organized an alumni meet, though not a big number, but what was a great success, and it was of great fun. On 20th, our 20th annual sports meet was held, and the house, Bluebells, were the winners, and Gladiola House became the winner, the runners-up. Other than this, all the national festivals and other important dates that were given by the university were celebrated. Now to the batch, 2020-2025 and 2022-2025. The theme for this year is graciously called and boldly chosen. Is very apt for this batch. The reason being, they were the batch in the midst of COVID, were invited into this course. Maybe it was their decision or their parents accepted it with kindness and courtesy. But then, once decision has been made, they with a strong decision courageously accepted their choices provided, acted upon it with courage, confidence and conviction. They are the chosen people for this profession who with their boldness are now ready to conquer the world. The 5 years of nurturing and the 3 years of nurturing at the Bishop Cottons has definitely molded our young ladies to empowered women. And when they are moving from one portal to another, that is into the society, we remind our wards that there is a gracious or generous offer allowing you to graciously lead out towards humanity. Each person is responsible, accountable to how they respond to the needs of the people and the judicial system. As you are chosen, you have to behave with humility, gratitude, not just with moral responsibility, but should do so in pursuit of justice. Finally, achieve the reality of justice with grace of God and blessings of all the good people around you in your pursuit to justice. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Great leadership is a blend of vision, courage, compassion, and unwavering dedication. The Right Reverend Dr. Prasanna Kumar Samuel, former Bishop, Karnataka Central Diocese, embodies these qualities effortlessly.
Respected Bishop Martin C. Burgai, Reverend Dr. Vincent Vinod Kumar, the Secretary of the Diocese, Dr. A. Ebenezer, the Convener of the Education Committee, the Chief Guest for this evening, Justice S.R. Bonamat, the City Area Chairperson, Reverend Paul Dinakaran, the Treasurer of the Board of Management, Mr. Kundar, Gladson Kundar, the principals from the other institutions, the Board of Management, parents, well-wishers, and very especially the graduating class of 2025. As your principal has already mentioned that you have gone through a long course and our report was able to tell us there is an overall development that this institution has given you, and today you are proudly sitting there to be graduated, and we are sending you into this world. Today marks a profound moment, not just a celebration of years of your hard work, or sleepless nights, or even the various case studies that you were able to do. But you know, there is a deeper recognition, not only by your institution, but you have come to the understanding who you are, because graciously called and boldly chosen. The phrase graciously called or boldly chosen speaks to a deeper sense of purpose and intentionally behind a person's life and journey. Your principal and the board of management have taken this particular theme to suggest to you as to where exactly you're growing and how you're going. If I break down these two little words, this is how it looks like. This implies that your path began by you. It is not a random choice. As your principal has already mentioned, during the COVID time, you made the choice. And God has called you graciously. And today we are sending you boldly into the world because you have been equipped with everything that is required for a person who has to do the law. You were invited into this journey or purpose by something greater than yourself. Whether it is your faith, it is your destiny, or your calling. But you have been chosen and you have been called. You are here not because of anything else, because of God's grace. The unmerited favor, which you have not earned by yourself, but it is a gift of God. When we talk about the gift of God, it can never be taken away by failure or fear or uncertainty about the future. God has given you the gift. Normally I tell whenever I came here for your graduation, there are two little things that I always tell the law graduates. If you are able to make the difference between the spirit of the law and the letter of the law. The letter of the law will compel you by quoting so many things, but the spirit of the law that gives you the impetus, that gives you that compassionate heart, that gives you the mind to take on what exactly God wants you to do. It is not the letter of the law. Letter of the law is the constitution or all the laws that you have, but the spirit of the law behind everything that you do, God should be able to understand you. Secondly, boldly chosen. This emphasizes that you are not only invited or called, but you have been specifically selected. You are meant to be where you are. Your selection was deliberate and confident, and it affirms your worth. So when we talk about the powerful reminder together to be put in, your journey is a purposeful one and not an accidental. You carry inherent value and a unique role. That inherent value has been instilled in you, and that is what Bishop Cotton Women's Christian Law College stands for. Even in times of uncertainty or self-doubt, there is a deeper reason that is within you. So it is both an affirmative of dignity and a challenge to walk uprightly and confidently with that identity that your alma mater has taught you in this institution. As you move forward into the universities or your careers or your families or anything that you do to an unknown situation, let this degree not be your destination. Let me tell it again. Let this degree not be a destination, but it should be a launching pad for a future. Go forward with humility, with boldness, and with an unshakable belief that the law is not just a profession, it is your calling. The calling on your life is not just to be someone in the world, but you have to emanate someone who is God Himself within you. So any decision that you take, you are taking because God is within yourself. You are called to live with grace in a graceless age. You are called to live with a lot of grace in a graceless age. You are chosen to speak the truth in a culture of confusion. You are sent to serve, love, and lead, not on your own strength, but depending on the strength of God who has called you. So graduates, go boldly, not because you have all the answers, but because you walk with the one who always gives you the answer, God Himself. Go humbly because grace is your foundation. Congratulations, class of 2025. As your team suggests, graciously called and boldly chosen. May this God who has guided you thus far, and the parents who are able to confidently send you into this institution, you are embarking into a future where God has carved your future in His hands, and whatever you do, boldly and graciously do it, so that ultimately you will bring lot of cheer and happiness to your college, to the staff, and to everyone, so that you will stand as an individual. God bless you, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Aya. I am sure the graduates are embracing who they truly are and confidently stepping into their chosen path. Their dedication was not accidental, it was a gracious calling, and their commitment was reflected in the wholehearted choice they made to walk this path. Today, we have the distinct honor of welcoming Honorable Mr. Justice S.R. Banurmat, a towering figure in the judiciary who has served as a former Chief Justice of High Court of Kerala and former Chief Person of the Karnataka State Law Commission. Justice Banurmat's exemplary service, deep understanding of law, and tireless efforts towards legal reform have made a lasting impact on the justice system. His words today promise to inspire and elevate our perspectives on law and justice. Please join me in giving a warm and respectful welcome to Honorable Mr. Justice S. Banurmat.
Right Reverend Dr. Martin Bogart, President of the today's function. Guest of honors, Reverend Vincent Vinod Kumar, Right Reverend Prasanna Kumar, my good old friend Professor Ebenezer, Reverend Satish Paul, all the members of the Board of Management, Dr. Indrani, the Principal, all the faculty members, happy and delighted parents and invitees, and most importantly, my dear Cottonian law graduates, very pleasant good evening to you all. It is both privilege and heartfelt honor for me to deliver the valedictory address to the new women law graduates, full of promise, brilliance, and the spirit of justice. And I thank the management, faculty of Bishop Cotton Women's Law College and Karnataka Central Diocese for inviting me. At the outset, my hearty congratulations to all the new law graduates. You have reached a milestone that is not only a personal success, but also a step forward for justice, equality, and future of the legal system. Graduation is a time for celebration and triumph, marking the end of one phase of life and beginning of the next. This is a proud moment for the graduates, parents, and the faculty who all have played important role in the end result. Seth Godin, a famous American entrepreneur and author, in his book, Stop Stealing Dreams, has said, "You are entering a new chapter in your life, in an exciting world, full of challenges, opportunities, amplified by the web and connections revolution. Human beings are no longer rewarded most for being compliant cogs. Instead, it is open to the work of passionate individuals intent on carving your own path." Dear students, I remember reading somewhere that the graduation address or valedictory address is probably the last boring lecture the students have to undergo. Fortunately or unfortunately, I am the last person to address you in this field of legal law. So without going any further, let me specifically turn to the graduating students who are the rock stars of today. Dear graduates, before complimenting you, I would compliment and congratulate all your parents and other family members and teachers without whose support and cooperation you would not have been successful at all. Today, we have gathered not only to celebrate your academic achievement, but also to mark your journey as a custodian of the Constitution of India and especially as women who will reshape the legal landscape of this great nation. As you stand on the threshold of promising legal career, it is essential to reflect on the incredible journey that has brought you to this moment. Your hard work, your dedication, and commitment to get a law degree has paid off. And now you have the privilege and responsibility of being part of the graduate fraternity in one of the world's most diverse and dynamic nations. India, with its rich history and complex social fabric and rapidly evolving legal landscape, presents a multitude of opportunities for you to make a significant impact. Whether you choose to practice in a corporate law firm or pursue the litigation side, or in Indian civil services, or join the judiciary, or engage in academia, your new role as a law graduate is very crucial. You are not just an individual with a degree, but you are the agents of change, advocates for justice, and custodians of the rule of law. The legal profession in India has a proud legacy, and it is your responsibility to hold its value of integrity and the commitment to justice. This should be the cornerstone of your professional identity. The decisions you make and the cases you handle will shape the lives of hundreds of individuals, influencing corporate practices and impact on the society as a large. The Indian legal system is a vibrant mosaic of various laws, traditions, and cultural influences. Embrace this diversity, for it is a source of strength. Seek to understand the intricacies of the legal framework and be open to different perspectives with fellow legal professionals and activists. As you navigate your career, keep in mind the importance of continuous learning. The legal field is a constantly evolving with new legislations, landmark judgments, and emerging areas of practice. So you must stay updated on the latest developments and consider further specialization or advanced studies if you find a particular area of law that attracts you. In my days of graduation, we had very few choices. Either you practice as a lawyer or pursue higher studies to become a faculty member, or join some bank or some other institution as a legal advisor. Of course, I am talking about 52 years back. Today, every field, be it a space, human rights, defense, industry, health, sports, medicine, all these must have a law graduate proficient in particular branch. Almost sky is the limit. Sky has opened. No problem.
I request all to move to the auditorium.
Doesn't matter. It's getting more.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go, please.
It's getting more.
You all can come back for the photograph.
We'll come back for the photograph.
I request all to move to the auditorium, please.